Right, this is our kit. We have a new roll pin and a new seal, which will go in here, which is the equivalent to this. That little, sorry for the shadows, that little seal in there, so that goes in there. So what I'll do is I'll take this off here. Give me a second. Just getting the seal off the back. Right, as you can see, this hole here is quite sealless. We have this. Let's go this in here. Here's the head of this. Hang on, does this go any particular way? Or is it sided? It doesn't look to be sided, like a lip seal. I'll push that into there. Use the sear nail. There you go. Oops, sorry. There you go. It's in there now. So what I need to do now is I need to give this a quick clean and stuff it in there. Sorry, stuff it in there and then put the new roll pin in. But I'm going to need 2 hands to do that, so I'll come back when I've done it. Right, tube is in, roll pin is sat in. It has a flexible union, but then again the old one did it as well. So what I'm going to do now is reintroduce this to the re-offer it up to the truck and try and guide this bleeding tube back in some way that it can be used usefully. It's not going back the same way because for some reason it was trapped between the body and the chassis, and I really had to scrape it through, scrape this end through. There was barely enough room to do it, so it's not going back that way. So let me just re-offer this up and I'll come back. That's one thing I forgot to mention that I was going to do. This little seal here, which has now survived 2 clutch changes. I got a new one with the kit for the slave cylinder inside the transmission. So what I'm going to do is just change this. It's a relatively simple procedure. Just get a screwdriver. Sorry, I'm trying to get some difficulty with this. Oh, 1 second. So let's just get a screwdriver like this, just pop the old one off. Old one, new one. Install the new one. Just like that, I believe. Okay. Another thing done. Literally now the entire clutch system except for this tube has been replaced. So if it fails again in a year or so, I'll be pretty pissed. Right, okay, let's offer it up. Alright, I just thought I'd show you with thunder. It's not good. Not finished yet. Alright, I just thought I'd show you what this went before. This is the clutch tube here. Yeah. Before it went, can't show you. It went through this gap here. So this tiny little gap here. It was held in there with a plastic clip as well. What a pain in the ass. So now this goes here to here somewhere. Here to in here. But this one is held in by a little R-clip, whereas the old one had the plastic tab that you pushed in. This came with the new clutch slave cylinder, and what you've got to do is push this in and then slot this in at the same time, and it's a bit fiddly and it takes 2 hands, so I'll come back when it's done. Alright, you see that, I've got it back in. I have to push the R clip into there. You can just see the tail a bit sticking out somewhere here. Boy, that was a pain in the ass to get in. I much prefer the old version with just a plastic clip. You just push it straight in, but it seems secure. I hope it's secure, because if that comes out and loses that clip, I'm just stuffed. So okay, now I can just start working up top again. Right, I've put the cylinder in place. You can't really see it, but it's there somewhere. It's actually in place now. This is the old pin from the clutch pedal, and this is the switch for the clutch thing. What I want to do is I'm going to leave the old clutch pin in place because I just can't get it off the pedal. I've got a feeling I'm going to break something. It's exactly the same size as this one. It's got the same end on it and everything, and this little shoulder's in the same place. So I'm going to leave that one in place. And what I might do is I might just force this one in here, and then tie it up. And then tie it up, so I don't have to keep pressing the clutch every time I start the truck. Because for me, the problem with that is, the problem for this is, what was the problem for me now? Oh, it makes it difficult to bump start it or push start it or some. I try and move the truck on the starter motor for any reason, which I do occasionally. Yeah, so I will tie this up in place, tie it up here somewhere, and that'll be that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push the pin through the hole into the cylinder, tie the cylinder into place, and tie everything down. Put some fluid in it and see how we go. Right, let's see. Okay, I had to take a break because of the rain, but I've reinstalled the clutch cylinder here. You should be able to see down there. Filled it up with fluid, and I've just bled the system. So that is it. The bleeding process was a bit more involved this time, whereas with the last clutch install, I just gravity bled it, and it literally 10 seconds and it was ready. But this time it took about 50 pedal presses for the clutch to come back, and then some more gravity feeding. But it is now, the travel is back there now, and I've just tested the clutch. I've just tested it, and this is the windscreen washer pipe, you know, for wherever it goes on the bonnet. But it's been like that ever since I bought the truck. So yeah, it's okay. So it's installed now. How's it working? Well, let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, I also I removed the clutch pedal. Still haven't put the panel back here. The clutch pedal security thing. If you remember from if you see my other clutch video for the slave cylinder in the gearbox, you'll remember that I rested my foot on the pedal and it just sank to the floor, which was not good at all, and it was just floppy and floppy. But no, it's all there now. It has good pressure. Lovely shoes, eh? But funny thing is that the clutch bite now is moved. I don't know why, if that's because of the new slave cylinder or what, but it's now moved. It's much nearer to the bottom. Right, see, I can now start the truck without pressing the clutch. I disconnected the switch, but you can see this. You can see the rev counter. Truck's trying to move. Yeah, so the bite is, it's okay, feels alright. And the gearbox from my other video, if you remember, it was snatchy, crunchy. But no, look at that, sweeter than us. So it's looking good. I'll take it for a test drive later. Other things to do now, and then I will report back if there's any issues. So thanks for watching.